Alright. Welcome to some live streaming here. This is Marethu37, and we're gonna do some Dark Souls today. Dark Souls 3, that is. Okay, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with Dark Souls, it's a pretty difficult game to get into. There's different classes you can play as. In the bottom right hand corner you'll see a number count. That's the number of souls I have, which is kind of like your currency to buy things, level up, so forth and so on. And when you die in this game, you lose your progress regarding that. So if I die, I will lose all the souls that I've collected in the corner. Now if I go back to where I died, I can recover that, but sometimes it's not easy to get to where you died. This is a bonfire, your checkpoint. You can use it to travel to other locations, so forth and so on. We'll see a little bit of that, because I'm sure I'll go to another place. Right now I'm kind of at a lull point. I just used a lot of souls to level up, so I'm probably gonna risk going a little further than normal just to show kind of what Dark Souls 3 is all about. I'm not a veteran player with this. I have played Dark Souls 1 and 2, but not a lot, and it's a really difficult game series to get into, so I kind of tend to be a little bit more safe with things. As you can see, this guy's already wrecking me, and there we go. Just start off the bat. But yeah, we're going to try to push a little bit further into the game so I can try to find out the next boss and maybe take a chance on fighting him. Probably not going to do well, but we're going to give it a shot. You have lots of equipment that you can equip. Like, I'm a pyromancer is the class that I am right now, so I've got an axe and a shield, and then also a pyromancy spell. It's like a fire spell, and some equipment that's not too great, just my starting equipment so far. I haven't really found a lot extra stuff, so I did find a crossbow. I got a crossbow there, which might come in handy from range stuff. The Estus flask in the corner there, the golden looking jug, is like a health regeneration, and the ashen one, the blue one, is for my magic, the magic bar. So the red bar at the very top is health, blue bar is my magic, and then green bar is stamina, so how fast I can, when I run, you'll see the bar deplete. When I swing my axe, you'll see my bar deplete, and then it recharges, so you can only do a certain number of things. You can dodge back and forth and switch weapons. Okay, so right here you'll see when I died, that's where I died last, and I can recover my souls there. So I did actually recover those 222 souls, which is not a lot right now. It cost me about 4,000 or so to level up, which is a good bit. Most of these enemies down here don't give a ton of souls, so get to see the hang of this. But yeah, this guy caught me off guard last time. I had to get back into this. I haven't played it a lot in the last couple weeks here. Last week since it's been out. Alright, try out. He threw a throwing knife at me before he died, so that hurt. But yeah, see, that guy was about 30 souls, so that's not a ton. There's gonna be 2 more guys down here. We'll see if I can get them without getting hurt too much. I really don't want to kill them too much either, because I'd rather not get souls. Okay, cool. There's a guy in the corner there, but we're gonna leave him alone. Okay. Those two don't do anything. There's some undead at the beginning here that just don't do anything. This guy, however, will fight me. And he hit me. Oh. Got him. Yep, I'm not the best. So, If you like other Dark Souls players, I'd recommend checking them out because there are some really good ones out there. Alright. Oh, cool. This guy dropped something for me. Titanite shard is used for upgrading stuff, I believe. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, it's used to reinforce a weapon. And I have a bunch stored right now. Been collecting some stuff as I go. Like I said, this is not very far in the game. I've only recently just passed the first boss. Not because I couldn't defeat him. It took me about 15 tries. I've been just kind of getting into the game a bit, earning some souls, leveling up some before I progress too far into the game. That's why I'm where I am. If you're a veteran Souls player or you've played Dark Souls 3, then you'll know that this is not very far into the game, and I really haven't played it a ton since it came out. But so there's a guy up here who transforms into something not so pretty. I'm going to try to lure him out here. There he is. And I'm going to try to kill him before he can transform. And I did. See that mist that popped up when he died there? That would have been... He turned into a very large snake creature that's not so fun. Maybe I'll come back and show you guys what that looks like. For people that are doing this game, there is usually right there, right in front of me, next to this little windowsill thing, there's going to be like a little jeweled lizard, I think they call it. They call him like a crystal lizard or something of that sort. That if you can, it runs away when it sees you. So like if where I'm standing right now, it would already be running. So you can run up to it and try to smash it. I would use a heavy attack if you can to do some damage to it. If you miss it and it disappears, you can, whenever you reset at the bonfire, you can come back and it should be here. Once you kill it though, like I already have, then it's gone. If you kill it and you die before you collect its materials, then it will disappear for good and you won't be able to get it. If you find a glitch, I did find a glitch with it last time. When I missed it the first time, I went back to the bonfire and it did not respawn. I did find later that after I started the game again, like the next day, I kind of gave up on it the next day. When I did come back in, then it was there again. So a game reset might also work if you happen to miss it and not get a chance to get it the first time. Okay. This is the, I forget, this is like the castle or tower on the wall, the high wall of Lothric. That's what this area is called. I'm not going to use the ladder. I'm going to jump down here. Now there's a guy right there. Let's see if we can get from here. Yeah, we did. Always forget about him. All right. This here is a bloodstain. That's another player in the game, real player, that died here. He was fighting something and he didn't quite make it. You can see that when you play the game. You'll see other people in the area. So yeah, we could go down there. Not really a good idea though. There's a really big guy. Not somebody I want to face right now. Like I said, I'm still rather new to this game, just getting the hang of it. There's a couple guys over here that hide, so I'm gonna try to take them out. Dodge his crossbow. There we go. This game has a tendency to sneak up on you. The enemies will spawn and come after you. They'll be like, those guys were hanging over the sides. I can show you another one over here. Sorry for the phone. So take a look down here. If you look right behind me to over my left shoulder, your right hand, you'll see that guy there. He's kind of like, looks like he's hanging, kind of a little bit of motion. He's actually waiting for me to come down the ladder. So we're going to oblige. There he comes. And there's more than one. Now, when I came down here the first time, these people scared the crap out of me because I thought they were real people, and they're just empty armor husks, actually. I was expecting one of them at any point to jump up. Like this guy, I'm not entirely sure that he's dead. Yeah, I've hit him before, but I have a feeling something else might... sometimes there's things that would waken other individuals, like some people were turned to stone in previous Dark Souls games, and there's things that you can use to unpetrify them. So that is definitely a possibility in the future, but for now I'm going to leave him be. So you can see over there, there's possibly some area that can be explored. I'm not sure how to get there quite yet. Gonna go ahead and heal up here. Like I said, I'm kind of going into this a little bit risky. I'm not really planning on surviving this encounter. Wherever I end up going here, I'm kind of just exploring and seeing. Oh, see, there's a knight there. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Hopefully he doesn't come up here. There's gonna be another individual. Okay, good. Right. This is the furthest I've been in the game, so we are in uncharted territory, folks. Sometimes these crates will have things in them, and you can just roll through them to break through them. That knight I really don't want to face, so I'm hoping he kind of keeps his distance for now. There's another Titanite shard there. There's a lot of cool weapons and gear and things you can find in this game. I haven't actually ever found anything really good. Like I said, I've not gotten very much past the first or second boss in the previous 2 games, and so far I've only been in the first boss of this game. So, yeah. Not a ton of interesting things here. There's a guy back here that I know. Okay. Undead Hunter Charm. Don't know what that does. Did see a live stream up to this point of somebody else playing the game. Okay, cool. He hasn't noticed me yet. That's good. Alright, so, let's see what that thing is. Oh, okay, prevents Estus recovery. So that's, in this game there is a multiplayer aspect to the game. People can invade your world. You can also invade other people's world using certain objects. These crystals, there's like I think it's a red crystal sometimes. This one actually will allow me to return home from another world or banish somebody that could be here with me. There is co-op. You can invite another player into your world to help you fight a boss in certain situations. There is just plain up people that invade you and will try to kill you, and sometimes successfully kill you. Other times you can kill them and banish them from your world by killing them. You'll sometimes get some good drops from that. The multiplayer aspect is kind of based off of the covenants that you join. You can join like it's kind of like a guild within the game itself. Like there's different factions you can join, and some factions are good, and if you're part of that group, then you're kind of expected to be called upon to help other players with bosses. Sometimes you are in a covenant that's not good, and you'll try to join other players just with the sole purpose of attacking them and killing them in their world. And you can also attack other people within that covenant. Like it's kind of like you turn on each other in a way. That covenant's kind of I forget what they call it. There's different ones in each one. I don't know if it stays the same through each world or game, my bad, from Dark Souls 1 up through 3. If you're a fan of Bloodborne, then this is also from the same designers. Bloodborne was a separate game series. It's not this series, but it is part of the same kind of style game, very punishing game. Oh, okay, so we got the knight here. Let's see if I can draw his attention or hit him without me. He's got a big shield. Okay. So, the Pyromancy spear is quite... Ooh, I got a spear. The Pyromancy spell is quite powerful. Definitely was a wise choice. I chose to do this during a test live stream. Got some input from a couple of my friends that were watching, and decided to go with the Pyromancer. But yes, fire spell, very powerful. I've got probably 2 more uses of it before I lose that. We can take a look at the weapons. I probably don't have the strength to use that weapon, would be my guess, and I don't. So down at the bottom, you'll see attributes down here. Way down at the bottom, right there. So, okay, so I do have enough strength. I need more dexterity, so I'm only at, I forget how much dexterity. I'm at 12 right now. Over here, you'll see on the right my stats. So there's dexterity. I'm only at 12. And I need 20, so that's why I can't use that spear effectively. I do have a halberd there, which I actually can use, and is quite fun. I haven't really used it a ton because it's difficult to wield effectively, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to one-handed weapons, so you can, like here, I can put my axe into both hands, so I can make it a little bit stronger of attacks with that if I want to. I don't use the shield a lot. You can parry attacks, and I'm not very good at that. I haven't found the timing or gotten the timing correct. Now there's going to be a guy right around this corner right there. People can leave messages, so there's a good item. See, there's a that's another player. When they're outlined in blue and like that, it depends on the faction, I think, of where they are a part of. And back here, another hidden item, broadsword. Cool. Might actually try that out. Like I said, I am in uncharted territory right now. I'm not really much of an explorer. I'm rather cautious with this game because I don't like to be surprised by... Not because I'm afraid, but because I don't want to die if I don't have to. I like to try to stay alive as long as possible. Of course, I died within the first 5 minutes of the stream, so that's always good. Mob enemy ahead. So basically, a mob is going to be a group of enemies. Chances are they're going to overwhelm me and kill me. That would be my guess. Or something. Oh yeah, there's a undead dog there. They're fast. Ow. Okay, now, chests are odd. You never quite know. This is probably not a mimic, but there are chests that will jump up and attack you because they're a mimic of a chest. You can usually tell because they're open a little bit and the chain is different. Yeah, that doesn't end well. There's a one mimic early on in the game that I've already actually passed. I haven't killed him, though, because he's rather strong. He killed me pretty easily. Oh, cool. I got a shield that I can use with a bit more strength involved. And now with this game, you tend to want to go for backstabs, so you get a lot more damage if you can get up behind an enemy. You can maneuver around them. Not as easy to do as it looks. I know this might look easy if you have never played Dark Souls before, but I assure you it is one of the most challenging games I think I've ever played. Some people, like I have a number of friends that are very, very good at it, and but even then, you look it up anywhere on YouTube and you will see a video of someone raging at a previous Dark Souls game and or this Dark Souls game. Okay, so what are we looking at here? He's got a big axe. He's got a big axe. That dog is going to be a problem. Let's try to take him out right now. So that barrel exploded with intention. I wanted to make it explode. That was part of my intention. You can tell sometimes when they're like those barrels in the middle there, the one on top is definitely a one that you can explode. Kind of trying to survive this without too much, so I'm using my pyromancy spell. Okay, yeah, he's strong. We're gonna have to face him. But he's slow with his axe. That was my advantage. You noticed he jumped really high and was rather slow attack, so I was able to get underneath him. That guy with the pole is going to be annoying. Maybe we'll try out the halberd. Not exactly the smartest idea I've ever done, but oh, actually, you know what? We might take on the other guy first. Oh, no, he doesn't have a very long range. Most likely there's going to be another enemy down here, so let's jump down here and see what we see. No, nothing has surprised me. It's good so far. Now, most likely they, okay, so I'm going to have to face both of them at the same time, most likely, because they seem to be kind of near each other, and yep, I drew both their attention. Not good. They didn't notice. Interesting. I will take that. I might have offset his timing a bit, actually. This guy might come back. I can lure him in. There we go. Yeah, that's what we want. Swing and a miss there, but was able to take one down effectively. Good. Now, let's try out this other guy. He's got a much longer reach with that halberd. There we go. Turned out a lot better than I was expecting, to be frankly honest with you. Always look for the glowing light. Another Titanite shard. That's 3 in a row. I did get the kite shield. I guess that's better than nothing. Cool. There's another thing over here. Hopefully we're not surprised by anything, but chances are high. Oh, an Estus shard. So that will allow me to upgrade my Estus flask to 4 uses. I have 3 uses per bonfire. You get to refill that whenever you go to a bonfire. I also only have 1 use for my magic refiller at the moment, so that's all the magic I get. That half bar is all that I have left, so I'm going to try to conserve it for now. Oh, another undead dog. We're going to save the magic. They're not strong, but they are fast. A cell key. I wonder if that's for the... Oh, you know what? It might be. Where would that be at? Okay, it's back at the bonfire. Well, we'll keep going then, and once I die, which is inevitable at any time now, we will take a look and see if I can open that cell with the guy in it. Now, the question is, which direction are they going to be fighting? Again, apologies for my phone. Okay. So I really don't want to face this guy. I don't think that's going to be a wise choice in my life. So I'm going to wait. Okay, so okay. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of noise in the house. So I was able to get past that big guy and come up here and find a couple other cool items. I don't even know if he saw me. He didn't seem to sound like it was chasing me, but there was a marker down here that said something about find the item, let it be secret. Don't really know what that means. I'm going to leave that be for now. This is looking like a trap. That's a knight. That's maybe not going to fight me, actually. Something's going to pop up at any time here. Only one guy, there's no way. Yep, there it is. That ended a lot better than I expected it to. Here I am saying I'm not very good. I'm not doing too badly, actually. Maybe I'm more prepared than I thought I was. Okay, we'll take a look. Go a little further here. This looks like a elevator. And elevator. And somebody died here. Maybe he got overwhelmed by the mobs that was out here. Certainly is possible. I don't really know if this is the correct direction to be going, so we're going to find out pretty quickly. Maybe I can't even use it. That was a waste of my Estus flask. Basically means the health we've got now is the health we're going to get. Some throwing knives. Okay. Shh, shh, shh. Another person died here. Probably not a good thing. The bloodstains, I think they just do to wig you out a bit. There's probably going to be a number of enemies out here, I guess. Oh no, this is a shortcut. Woo! Oh, he got me on that one. He's gonna kill me. Nope, not today. There's definitely not good things up there. Okay. So, what I've found is this is a shortcut. Certain parts in the game, like this door from this side, whenever I was here before you guys saw me play, I was not able to get to without I couldn't open it from this side, so that was a way to make a shortcut. Now I'm probably gonna die here, so I don't know if that's gonna stay open or not, so we will find out pretty quickly. Alright. With the bonfires too, to note, whenever you go to the bonfire and you use it, it does refill your health and your Estus flask, but it's going to also respawn all the enemies in the area. So, that can be something to take into consideration. If you're not ready to watch all the enemies respawn, then I would recommend not doing that. But, I mean, at some point you are going to have to refill your health unless you're really, really good, which some people are. You might think this is not a fun game, and for some people it certainly isn't. I always have liked an RPG game, and this is basically one of the standpoint RPG games in the genre, really. It's one of the most punishing and difficult ones you'll ever face. I am really close to the end boss of this area. Sorry. I should have been more specific. That was a terrible time to pause. Not the end boss, the second boss of the game. The first boss is within the first 5 minutes, so that sucks. I think he's down there, if that's what I recall. Ah, yes, somebody's jumping there. Maybe I can survive the fall. Guess it's time to find out. Rather die from a fall than die from a... I don't know who to... I'm out of Estus flask. Believe is going to be okay, and who's going to attack the crap out of me? That guy will probably attack the crap out of me. If they're moving and they have a sword or a spear or something, they're probably going to kill you. Although then again, that guy could easily jump forward and kill me at any point, because I'm not even watching him. Let's see what this guy's pattern is. Okay, so he's going back down. See if I can catch him off guard on the next wave. I don't know if there's another enemy down there. There probably is. Right there, of course. Well, see if I can shoot the crap out of him. Yes, I can. I'm gonna hit this guy. Because, yep, he was bad. He had a crossbow in his hand. He was ready to fight. One more. Oh, he used an Estus Flask. Yeah, they will heal themselves like that too. But thankfully, I was able to kill him. Alright, well. This should be really, really quite sad. No monstrosity ahead. That seems like a lie. Praise the monster. Time for hitting the moon soup. This is where things get bad. Somebody else is here fighting him. And now the bloodstains are appearing. That's reassuring. Huh. Weird. Maybe this is the wrong entrance. Oh, nope. This is definitely the boss. You're gonna get to see me really fail at a boss fight. This should be entertaining. I hope you enjoy. I have a sliver of health, and there's no way this is going to end well. Yep. We're in trouble. He seems mad. Fort of the Boreal Valley. Apparently one of the most favorite boss fights for some people. Trick is to stay under him. Nope. Oh, he could have killed me right there. Nope, too close. He got me. There it is. It's alright. Yeah. So that's a boss. Rather big. Usually the bosses in this game are fairly monstrous. So yeah, when you die, you respawn. You'll notice I don't have any of my souls. Now, I do get to keep my weapons and gear that I found. Yes. So, like, I found those green blossoms toward the end there. I found the Estus Shard. I can increase my Estus Shard. I kept my Hunter Charms that I found, some throwing knives, all my Titanite Shards. So there's the cell key. We're going to go actually explore that real quick. I kept that spear as well, the Lothric Knight Spear. Yeah. So that's kind of the gist of the game. This is more of a test thing to see how many people are wanting to watch Dark Souls, who would like to explore a bit more, learn more about the game. I am more than happy to keep going. I'm new to live streams, especially by myself, not having anybody to kind of talk with. We do mainly videos that are in a group, so this may not be your thing. And like I said, I don't know a ton about these games. I know enough to get by, and you might think all the stuff that I spewed out at you at the beginning of the game is a lot of stuff, and really that's just the surface. These games are very thick with lore, and there's a lot to the games. A lot of it's trial and error. There's hidden bosses that you don't have to face unless you get along in a certain quest line, and so forth and so on. Like, there's lots of hidden areas and bosses and a whole bunch of stuff. So we kind of snuck up on that guy this time. He's really close. That's okay. He'll be dead now. I am going to kill the other guy who's hiding in the corner back there, right behind that little barrel. He thinks he's sneaky, but I'm the master of sneaking. He's going to hit me with that throwing knife. Oh, nope, I sidestepped him. Oh, he sidestepped my thing. There we go. Alright. Now, another thing. So this hole here might look like a hole that you could accidentally fall into, and that's true. But there's also a chance that there's a boss underneath it. Or not a boss. Just an enemy that is paying attention to me. Well, he's kind of further ahead than I thought, so I'll just use the ladder. Sometimes he's further back, and you can actually jump around right behind him and attack him. It's pretty nice. Let's see if I can hit him with it. Oh, he's gonna hit me. He's gonna kill me, actually. Yep. Still getting the hang of it. You You guys saw a good run from me. I had not gotten to the boss before. So that was a good run. Let's try that again. Now I could use, there's this little thing here called Ember. And in previous games, there's like, you reverse the hollowing where you're actually like an undead person and you're hollowed, what they call. And you can reverse the hollowing and it increases your health for a short time. This is the same kind of thing. It boosts my HP until I die. So like, it's a one-time use thing. I have 2 of them. It would increase my health bar probably about double of what it is now. But if I die, then it's gone. So it's definitely something good to use for a boss if I need an extra boost and I don't feel like I'm comfortable with my health as it is. But it is a risk, because if you die, it's gone. Until you find other ones, which I think the bosses might drop them. Not positive on that one. I do like my magic spells. That's one thing you'll find about me. Not this time, buddy. Alright, more throwing knives. These guys are great for throwing knives. I think I have like over 100 some now. I should probably try to use them a bit, but I'm actually going to try to hit this guy from right here. He's going to be mad about that because he can't do anything. There we go. Able to get that and recover my very, very small minimal souls there. So that is the shortcut. No, that's a different shortcut. That's not the shortcut we were at before. So we might still be able to get to that one. We'll check that out in a few minutes here. For now, though, there is an enemy at the end of the room. He throws a very explosive thing. There we go. All these barrels right there would go up in flames if he had hit that and I was near it, so it's a good thing I wasn't near it. And there we go. Kill that enemy. Let's take a look down here. I think there's a cell with no enemies in the area, from what I recall. Let's take a look and see if I can talk to this guy. There we go. So there's a little exploration thing for us. I can't roll right now. There we go. And let's talk to our friendly prisoner.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you?
Do I look like a jailer?
No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh?
Well,
very well.
Don't see why not.
I humbly place my faith in you.
I have no idea what this quest is, so I'll have to look it up and see where I go from.
Undead settlement.
Here.
And I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
So clearly he didn't even need to be in the cell, because he just teleported. You're probably a little lost with the story. It's hard to explain exactly what is going on right now. What you should know is that, I mean, the idea is I'm going through a series of bosses, and there are like Lords of Cinder right now that have basically taken over, and I'm supposed to gather their the cinder that they have that makes them a lord of cinder, if you will. Other than that, though, I don't know a ton. I recently just kind of was reading up on Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, like how the storylines of those go. But if you're looking for that, I'm sure you can find that online. I will try to explain it as I learn more about the game. It's, like I said, a lot of it is not explained. You kind of had to figure it out on your own, which makes it one of the reasons why it's such a difficult game to go along. Oh, I can actually wear that. Cool. I don't know what that's going to do. He might attack me, so we'll find out pretty quick. But yeah, so that's there's a little area I hadn't been able to explore before, and now we could do that. Sounds good. Screaming. We're gonna head up this ladder here. I don't know where that shortcut runs to. We'll probably find out sooner than later at some other point. I want to see if we got that shortcut unlocked from before, though, because that would be awesome. That will get me right to the boss, and I can avoid all those enemies. And by the way, I did not know that that's where the shortcut was. I know sometimes like people will look for things, and I did watch a little bit of it, but I didn't go much past that big guy in the center, so I kind of knew where the boss was, but I didn't know anything about the shortcut at all. To get to where we want to go, actually, we're going to go to the high wall of Lothric Bonfire. The game will show you some cool things there, like it shows the Lucerne and a Soul Greatsword. So that's a spell, actually, that I could learn eventually. I'm a big Magic fan. I might actually do a live stream soon with the new Lichdom Battle Mage. I don't know if anybody has heard of that. That's a kind of an unknown game under the radar. Hasn't gotten superb reviews, but for Magic-wise, it's apparently very great fun of a game. So we're going to try that out at some point. I might just do some recording. I may not do actual live streaming, but yeah. So this is the way we actually want to go for this. I'm going to drop down here and see if I can sneak up on Twinkle Toes. So that's a drop slam that I just did to him. It does more damage to him because I dropped down from above and was able to take him down. I might go try the boss again. We'll see. Okay, so here's why the lever comes into play. If the elevator is stuck down there, that's where it comes into play. Cool. Well, that's going to make things a ton easier. Little pressure plate in the center there to send us on our way. Now let's take a look real quick and see what's stronger between my axe. So my axe is actually less damage. And yeah, it looks like everything I see except for the weight is a little bit more. So we're gonna stick with that, I think. Alright. There's probably the mobs out here. There they are. Did I kill him? Oh. He just fell over dead from a heart attack? I guess that doesn't really work. He's already dead. Sorry about that buzzing noise. Don't know what that was. Okay, so take a look up here again. I kind of want to get that thing over there. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. Not good. I'm gonna try to stay away from him. Oh, I got an ember from that. Sweet deal. Oh, I forgot about this guy. There he is, right on schedule. Fine. Okay. We're gonna try again. Missed again. That's not good. Huh. He doesn't seem interested. Maybe I'll grab that other thing then. Interesting. Maybe he's only antagonized. Oh, 2 embers in the center. Jeez. Glad I stopped for them. He killed a lot of people, apparently. They're all dead. Okay. We're gonna do one last thing. I'm just gonna try to get this, and then we'll probably call it quits there. I'm not gonna take on the boss again quite yet. Ooh, what's he see? He stopped. Maybe he swung around. Oh no, he's mad about something. I don't know. Okay. I may not be able to reach this, so that's okay. There we go. Ring of Silence. Silence! I'm gonna go down there and see if I can't kill that. Get that little thing. This guy's awake, that's why. I knew that. Ooh, a rapier. Okay, so that's like a stabbing kind of weapon. It's a bit more difficult to use. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Something's behind me. Oh no, okay, we're good. Alright, well, I think we might just pause there for the day. It wasn't a full hour, but kind of gives you a taste of some of the Dark Souls, the boss. I'm gonna try to get him done. We'll see if I can do that and either record it or do another live stream at some point. But thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys keep coming back to watch more stuff. And yeah.